As promised, I said I was going to review the first episode of Gobuster, and let's get straight to it. I really liked how they pulled the Shinkenger and had the theme song playing during the action scenes. There were a few little iffy things I wanted to go over about this first episode. It did feel kind of cliched a little bit, having the unsung heroes, aka the Blue Ranger and the Yellow Ranger, kicking ass in the beginning, and then later on the Red Ranger comes and saves the day. Haven't we seen that before? I can name two shows right now where that happened: Geki Ranger and the SPD Decker Ranger. Remember the Zord scene on the first episode? I don't know. That's just me. I just caught that. But I had to say it. It's morphin time. I knew that was gonna start some shit between the Saban fans, Power Ranger fans, versus the Sentai fans. You know, people. I've been reading y'all messages on Facebook and Twitter, and even the inboxes on here, and you guys been asking me how do I feel about it. My thing is this: Toei can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want because without Toei and the Sentai verse, we have no Power Rangers. So if they want to borrow something from us, by all means. I mean, hell, we fucking borrowed for them. So what are y'all complaining about? Toei, keep doing y'all thing. Saban, you keep doing y'all thing. However, it will be funny if next year when the Gokaiger gets adapted, which it is. A lot of people are denying that. Denying that because remember how they said Samurai was a rumor, and look where we're at now. We have a new season coming out called Super Samurai, and so yeah, it's a possibility Gokaiger's getting adapted because they already got the early casting calls and shit. So yeah. Now back to this review. Um, some people are telling me this is just like Kamen Rider W. I seen a few little clips of Kamen Rider W after I watched the first episode of Go Buster. I kind of do see a lot of comparisons, how the digital and tech age and stuff. So, I mean, they both the same company, Toei. So why wouldn't they? I believe that Forze, whatever the fuck it's called, copied from Mega Ranger, aka Power Rangers in Space. So I don't know. Same universe. I don't know. So a lot of rumors are going around saying that there's going to be a pink and a green ranger, and they're going to be they're not technically the sixth rangers, but of course not because they're going to be 4 and 5. But they're the new heroes, or that's going to be accompanying the original three. So that'd be cool to see. That's just a rumor though. I haven't really seen any pictures. Actually, I have seen pictures, but they could be photoshopped or gimped or something. I don't know. The power up forms. I want to know. I want to know. Is this going to be like one of those series? Because Go Under didn't have a power up form, and it started off with 3 heroes, and coincidentally, 2 more heroes came. The Green and the Black Ranger, and then you already know about the Gold and Silver, the Sixth Ranger, Sixth and Seventh Ranger. Um, I don't. I wonder what kind of power up form they would have. That's just one of my questions. And something I seen on the episode, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I caught it. Something that I always wanted to know about Sentai and Power Rangers during the Zord scenes. People were actually in the fucking buildings. Can you believe that? People were actually in the buildings. I remember they did a spoof on that once on what was it, Bokinger, where I think the Silver Ranger Zord crashed into like a building. He was like, good thing no one was in there. And they did it on Power Rangers SPD when one of the monsters fell in the building, and then Z, the Yellow Ranger, was like, I'm glad nobody was in there. But now they finally did it. And then I remember a few years ago, we were talking about Power Rangers, me and my friends, reminiscing about childhood stuff like Power Rangers and whatnot. And we were talking about empty buildings. But now, I don't know, it was just something amazing about that. People were actually in the buildings. When the building was about to fall and people were falling down and leaning down. And you saw the episode if you've seen this episode. But people were in the buildings. I just can't get over that. Overall, y'all, I hope it doesn't go the route as Go Under. But I hope it goes the route like Geki Ranger or Abu Ranger, because the reason why I say I hope it doesn't go down Go Andra's way was because they have these little talking robots, but they're actually pretty cool. I wish I had me one, little Aiden robots, and the SPD Rangers had the little Murphy, aka Rick, in American version. Also, if they're supposed to be spies, and to remain hidden and detectives or whatever the fuck they are, why are they taking off their helmets in broad daylight, out in the open? I don't know. There's some stupid spies, but who do some shit like that? What kind of superhero would give out his identity? Man. So Gobuster's pretty interesting. I'll give you that. But if I want to take, if you want me to take this show seriously, get rid of that theme song. When they're dancing and shit, if I'm supposed to take it seriously, why the fuck are they doing all that bullshit? You know, I don't get it. But other than that, the episode gets I give it a 3.5 stars out of 5. Yeah, let's give it that. Okay, y'all. That was my review for Gobuster. And finally, it was the first review I did that wasn't really a minute long. And yeah, more to come.